Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I am Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Collectively we are the Office Blokes.
Two of the Office Blokes.
Well, if one of them's, gone, do we still say that? Or do we, if they're like...
We're just the Office Blokes.
Yeah, just
maybe.
down to two now. Keep getting picked off. Office Bloke Daz, actually, after 3 years of avoiding it, has finally gone and got COVID, hasn't he?
He's succumbed to the inevitable.
Yeah, so we just didn't want him sat in close proximity with us for a couple of days.
So he's been banished to
been banished to his office upstairs. Don't worry, we are recording this just before the weekend, and it'll be a couple of days of not recording, where obviously he's going to recover and back to normal on Monday.
back to normal next week. Should be okay.
Yep. So this is a Patreon request. I'm going to hand over to Office Bloke Mike.
Yeah, this is for Sam, please.
Nice.
Cheers,
one.
Sam.
What a name.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got the top 10 motorsport crashes of 2022. So there you go. I'm assuming it'd be, maybe, is it NASCAR, Indy, the full lot? I don't know.
It just says motorsport, doesn't it? So it could be across the whole spectrum, I presume. I think people who don't watch motorsport, who aren't into it, like me, you kind of watch it for the crashes.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, there's quite a few sports arts, like downhill skiing springs to mind. I think a lot of people watch it because they think someone's going to get wiped out here.
Yeah.
But
I don't watch it.
I mean,
I don't
in
watch
motorsport, it happens all the time, motorsport, doesn't it? Most races have some sort of coming together or spins or crashes. Normally these days, it's that safe that normally everyone gets away unscathed, which is good.
And apart from NASCAR, we reacted to, I think we did it while you were off. We did, were you here when it was the pit, what's the pit called? Pit Road.
Yeah.
And it was the people getting run over on Pit Road. Did you do that one?
I'm not sure if I did or not.
I think it was last week, and it was like the guys who run out with the big bottle to do the fuel, and then that burst into flames. Yeah. Or like a car will just come and someone doesn't get out of the way in time, and the guys are getting mowed over and stuff. Yeah, it's serious. There's some bad ones.
Wow.
But let's get into this though. The top 10 motorsport crashes of 2022. Let's do it. Is there meant to be sound?
I would guess so. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Loseho's car is destroyed.
Pop it back a bit then.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to do, have an intro with no sound,
I know,
just to get us scratching our heads.
Yeah.
Hyundai tries the outside and Andy Yan gets a tow as well, so he pulls away from Ryan Wong and he's right there on the back of the Hyundai, which now gets sideways and he's off in the barrel.
Oh my God.
Loseho's car is destroyed. He's hit again by Ryan Wong, who had nowhere to go.
Another
He's hit
one.
again by other traffic. The road is virtually blocked, and on the last lap of the race, the red flag comes out.
Very destroyed car. Yeah, that really is a sad sight to see. Let's have a look at it again.
Touched the back of him there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Spun him round.
But the absorption of the energy and the disintegration of the car is a sad sight to see, isn't it? And then there's another hit, an unavoidable.
I think the barriers did the job as well there on the left, didn't they?
Yeah, there's some giving them, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Ryan Wong saw it all ahead of.
The cars are made to just explode as well, aren't they? Just
they take the impact, don't they? But they're made to do that, aren't they? Different panels and stuff like that. So the technology these days in cars is absolutely incredible. It really is. Compared to like 30, 40 years ago. I mean, there's many more fatalities than there used to be as well.
It's just keep the driver safe nowadays, isn't it?
Of course,
and, screw the car, crumple zones everywhere.
Top priority, and for the spectators as well. You've got all the caging there. A lot of tracks now.
Yeah.
There's a lot more stuff like that up as well to try and keep the spectators safe. The amount of debris flying off there, I mean, it's pretty dangerous stuff.
That just fell apart, didn't it? So
exploded.
Bortolotti barreling up the inside of him now. On the brakes on the way to turn 8. He goes through the huge jump behind. Massive jump there.
Whoa, there.
We've got coming through into turns 8.
There's a few of them there.
And Ricardo Feller into Austin. So actually, it was two separate incidents there. All happened at exactly the same time.
Did he hit a wall?
But Ricardo Feller.
It's like the edge of it, wasn't it?
Of Dennis Olsen as just in front of him. This massive
wow.
Prining.
Someone went to the back of that one there.
That was carnage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Nick Cassidy as well, but bits of Porsche absolutely everywhere. And again, credit to the design and the strength of these cars and the safety of these cars that the drivers have been able to get out of that, because that was an horrendous looking crash.
Wow. A bit of NASCAR.
21's going to come with a huge shove.
They are 2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover. That's Boston Hill on the 20.
Oh, look how many cars there are as well.
Whoa. And over.
Wow.
Caution is out.
Can't even tell what's going on.
That's Maya Snyder.
Wow. Yeah, well, I'm not sure on that one whether there's only actually one car that crashed. He looked sort of like he flipped up.
He rode the barrier, didn't he?
And everyone else seems to
went
sort
under
of
him.
like go under him, sort of thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Anxious to see how close it was.
Oh, look.
At the time of caution, because look right here, it looks like the 16's out front.
There's a few more there.
The caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen, so he was clearly ahead by the time you left the bottom of your monitors on television. But unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31 and creating that issue.
Can't imagine if that was like one of your friends or loved ones in that.
That'd be hideous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Where is the engine?
Where's the engine, precisely?
Oh, no, yeah.
Down the straight, they're going to use the Prius to get some slipstream. This could bring them a couple of car lengths in front. Goodness me, the Prius was actually coming into the pits. So that was tight. And now they've got the big shot. Oh, I can't believe it. That is a massive accident on the home straight.
Wow.
Unsighted. With the back marker in front of them, Takaboshi.
You didn't see the slow one in front, did he?
No.
He's swerved out the way.
So has that guy just come out of the pit, or is he like...
They said he's a back marker, so I'm guessing maybe he's trying to stay out the way so everyone else can pass him, but it's like they didn't see him till the last minute.
It's a weird one, though.
Yeah.
Job is to race in...
Whoa, there's a few rolls there.
Contact with the wall and rolls multiple times. It should be red flag, and red flag is out. And I think this race will be over.
It's all right.
Bohaka climbs out of the car, which actually is total. There is almost nothing to take from that.
I wonder how the BMW 325 Cup or something it was called. I wonder how modified structurally that 3 Series is from the street ones.
Oh, it'd have to be a lot, wouldn't it? I'm guessing they'll have, it'd be like the rally cars, they'll have roll cages and all sorts in there, suspensions, chassis. I think absolutely everything will be strengthened. It's got to be, I mean, to get out of the car, it's just rolled like that, going at the speed it was going.
It's crackers, isn't it?
You're not going to have just like a normal street car surviving that.
No.
Absolutely no chance.
You'd be made of soup by the time they open the door, wouldn't you?
Just a bit,
Car.
Wow.
Spectacular, that, though.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
And it's difficult to say who was in fault in this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Wow.
9 times. Rolled at least 9 times.
They got out all right, didn't they?
Yeah.
So. Oh.
Whoa.
Jesus. That's a big fall, isn't it?
That's huge.
Wow.
It'd be so hard to, like... I know these guys are pros and they've probably been in loads of crashes, but after that, to get back in the car for the first time and go on a circuit like that...
Talk about nerve-wracking, but I mean, I think these guys do, though, don't they?
You've got to.
I don't think it puts them off. You just carry on going. I mean, it's like, is it Johnny Herbert in F1? Years and years ago, he was in a bad crash and he basically had one of his legs amputated, didn't he?
Really?
I think so, yeah. But I'm sure he drove again after that.
Was that in the crash or as a result of the crash?
Well, it was as a result of the crash.
Yeah,
I think he
so
lost
it was just
I think,
mangled.
I could be, corrected on this, so let me know in the comments. But I think he lost a leg because of the crash. But I think he did drive again. Like prosthetic leg sort of thing. I'm sure he did.
That's
but,
crazy.
People, mentioned in the comments about that, but I'm sure that was the case. But I mean, can you imagine going through that and then getting behind the wheel again?
I remember years
ago. Some bottle.
I had like quite a big crash years ago where I got T-boned, and I had a lease car given to me. The insurance company gave me a car to take me over for a couple of weeks, And the first time I got back in that a couple of days later, I was absolutely petrified.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a couple of days to actually feel comfortable on the roads again, because it was a big smash.
No, but, well, it's probably a bit of shock that you didn't realise it. How do you know it can affect you like that?
Yeah, big time. But it was nothing like that.
Yeah, just a bit slightly different.
Staat meer dan 20 ronden lang binnen. Net voor het derde wedstrijduur is er een zware crash. De BMW van...
Looks like he's going sideways and then dug in a little bit.
It does a bit, yeah.
Wow.
That went over a few times as well, didn't it?
This is going to be an expensive one, isn't it?
If it's a Ferrari, I would guess so.
A big battle with him. And sure enough, between Alessio Dono and Thomas Neubauer is 1.223 as someone has made contact. And that, I think that is Marco Pulcini, Nico. I think it is. I might be wrong.
Can't really tell. Oh, right, he was skidding out on the corner.
Yeah. Can't just walk away. Incredible.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like even if you're in a roll cage with pads on and stuff, the
impacts and the G-force and everything that you suffer. Wow.
I bet you feel huge. Bet you feel it, like the adrenaline stops and half an hour later you're just in bits. Bet.
Well, he was going along there, he just smashed straight into it, didn't he? Like 0 to 100 mile out to 0.
Yeah.
Ormai espertissimo di questa vettura a compiere quell'errore, ma attenzione, un bruttissimo incidente, safety car.
That went over a few times as well.
Incidente alla staccata curva del tamburello, vediamo, attenzione, in piena velocità c'è stata una toccata tra la Ferrari e questa vettura, non riusciamo a distinguere il numero, bruttissimo la scocca a retto, bruttissimo incidente.
Wow.
And now we are going into the starting lights. Here we go. Let's race for the third time. Oh, and Gabriele Mini has not started. He has got barely away at all.
Oh my
goodness, a big accident. Big shunt to the back of the field.
A bit of curb clipping and more curb. That was a seriously lucky escape. No, it wasn't.
Oh.
That's a big impact.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Pista pode tomar ultrapassagens ali.
Oh, God. Which one's going?
All of them.
Oh. Que panca feia ali com o Djalma. Vamos de safety car. É o mesmo ponto.
No pneu na quina com o muro. Ele deu na quina do muro e acabou desmontando ali.
Closest competitors were having rough days. And what happened here?
Oh, this is massive.
Seth Lucas involved and Gray Newell involved.
Oh, these rally drivers, man. Wow.
Just crazy, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely crazy.
Just turbulent air, I think, James, here. Just got loose behind Sato.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Normally you go in so much more backwards than that, but because he caught it the first time, he hit at an angle we don't normally see.
Oh, มาแล้วก็ปังแล้วโอ้โหเรียบร้อยโอ้โหผมบอกแล้วอันนี้ครับเกิดแล้วครับผมบอกแล้วครับเกิดทันทีครับ
Yeah, I'm confident.
Oh, Otmar! We'll just leave it there as Mick Schumacher hits the wall. 2 tyres coming loose.
Wow.
Number 1.
And into the catch fencing, so he was actually, Martin, upside down, as you can see.
I remember that.
Roll hoop,
I think that was last year.
They all are.
Yeah. Of course they are.
Just to reassure you. Yeah, so whether George got a little tap on his...
Yeah, these halos now, I think that's what saved him, and I think it's been instrumental in saving a few people getting really seriously injured in F1. Yeah, it's like a law now; they have to have the halos above them. So if they do turn over, then it's not like the helmet basically is skidding on the floor. So
that's when Richard Hammond had that big crash. It was his head, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I think he's kind of upside down, just drilling his head into the ground, but because it was being pushed by the seat, being strapped in and stuff. So it makes perfect sense. It's terrifying, isn't it?
Just a bit.
right-hand side.
Alex Albon now, and he gets the tap. Nothing he can do. Sent into the barriers. Just avoid.
Yes, it's out of your hands at that point, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. You can see it working there, can't you?
Yeah.
It flips up. Absolutely incredible that was.
You just got to hold on to the wheel and pray.
Absolutely, and again, that's where the fencing comes in for the spectators as well, don't forget.
Yeah, yeah.
That could have been a lot worse. Oh, these two-wheel bikes. No, where's he going?
Oh my God. I don't... The bike one seems so much worse because there's just no protection.
There's nothing there, is there?
That's you into a fence at like 100 miles an hour or whatever you're doing. That's crazy.
Ooh. I tell you what, I've got to have some bottle these guys doing stuff like that. They're going up to like 200 miles an hour, aren't they? Sometimes on the fastest points. It's absolutely incredible. Their trust in modern technology is basically what keeps them going and keeps them alive.
And the tyres.
Yeah, of course.
Like I've just had to fork out an absolute fortune for one tyre last night, and driving on one.
You used to get over it, Dave.
I'm over it now, but it's driving on one that, despite the fact that it's okay, needs to be replaced.
Yeah,
and that's enough to just put a little bit of doubt in your mind, where you're like,
is it just going to go?
You have a blowout doing the speed limit on the motorway.
Well, absolutely, in a saloon car, it's a bit different than driving something like that, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm scared to pop my car in sport mode because
You've got a new tyre now, you'll be fine.
I haven't.
Oh, have you not?
No, Friday. I'm booked in for a new tyre.
Stick to the speed limit and the side roads.
I always do.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, stick to the side roads.
There's no laws about how fast you go from 0 to 30 or 0 to 70.
No, you get there in a timely manner, no doubt, don't you? But
absolutely.
Yeah, fair enough then. But some brutal ones there, weren't they?
Wow.
I mean, they just walk away, and all these guys, don't they? Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Really
I won't, like I said before, I wouldn't mind betting half an hour later, just the adrenaline wears off, and suddenly it's like puking up, or you're gonna really start feeling the pain.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of pain and aches and absolutely all sorts of guess, because they're huge impacts, aren't they? Huge impacts,
big nutcases.
Ooh. Yeah, good video though.
Right, cheers for that one, guys. Cheers for the Patreon request. Cheers, Sam. And we'll see you again soon. Nice one.
Cheers.